I'm Adam Gilchrist, and next to me in the commentary position is Ali Mitchell.
Always a pleasure to sit alongside you in the commentary box.
Thanks, Ali. Let's now head out to the middle to join the captains for the toss.
The captain choosing to bowl first. We hope to take full advantage of these conditions. Should be plenty to get the bowlers interested. The two openers are going to need to keep their wits about them. Marsh, the right-hander, opening today. Head will be his partner today, starting at the non-strikers end.
Here we go with the first ball of the match. Nothing better than getting a match started and hearing the sound of leather on willow. Edged it. No one there. Could be four.
They didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Too much room and got what it deserved. It's gone down. What a chance.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for six.
Well, this match is certainly getting exciting. And the crowd have joined the party. It's pretty noisy at the ground. Doesn't beat the infield. Straight through, the batter was late on that one.
Josh in the middle. We want to get the feet moving from the get-go.
Inglis taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Big edge.
Threw the hands at it. Got it early, but enough on it to get four.
That's the over. Australia 14 for 1.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over.
The new bowler is coming into the attack. Couldn't get it through the field. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket.
That shot sees them get their innings started.
Huge edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Solid shot. That's going for four.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Josh left it alone. Didn't want to chase the wide one.
Edged, unplayable. 6 runs out of there. Australia 20 for 1.
They're setting themselves for a big power play.
That's a big one, and maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power is immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Tried something a bit different last week. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Head goes again. That's a huge hit. It's going way, way into the stands.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Having been hit for consecutive boundaries, really interested to see how they can bounce back with the next ball. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on length is obviously the way to go. Oh my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Inglis has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. A1 precision in that shot. That's a boundary save for sure. Big edge, where's that going? Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Big over. A lot to think about now. You really can't be bowling like that and hope to win matches.
They're setting up the middle order to really attack the later overs.
It's quick onto that in the infield. Leading edge lands safe from hands though. It's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall on top of the bounce and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
End of the over. 9 off it. Australia with 2 for 1.
Batters are set and they're maintaining their excellent start so far.
This bowler knows how to give the ball a mighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Inglis, stand and deliver. Holds the pole as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. Finds the fielder with that shot. That's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the power ball.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up the deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Track. It's another massive maximum. 2 in a row. Bowler under pressure now.
Follows up the first 6 with an even better strike. Impressive hitting display at the moment.
And that ends the power play. The captain with a bit more freedom in the field now.
Absolute dominance. They kept going and going in that power play. At this rate, the records will drop in no time. Josh lets it go through to the keeper.
There'll be runs here. Can't get that outside the ring field. Swept away, but finds the fielder. That's the end of the over. 1 run coming from it. Australia is 72 for 1.
Very good batting after the power play. They've really committed to keeping up with that attacking mentality. Looking to get 200 plus, possibly.
It's going a long way. What a shot.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Yada shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
Maybe they didn't pick that up very late on the shot.
Just open the face of the bat really well. That's through the infield. There'll be 4 more.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Yep. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Expensive over that one. There's going to need to be a serious tactical rethink. The batter's confidence is really growing.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be. Had a real flash at that one. Beautifully struck too.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing big deliveries smacked around. Sometimes though, you just got to accept it and move on. Square cut, finds point, no run. And dropped. Cuts that off well in the infield. Shot. That's one for the crowd.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the spacing power to lift that ball over the top and it just keeps going. A good innings, that's 50. Simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again. How will the bowler respond?
Oh, wow, brilliant reactions and what a catch.
A lot of deliveries, played some big shots, mixed in with good smart cricket, and they've reached 50. Green, the new man in the middle, has a lovely technique and will look to get into his work quickly. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Well played, could be a quick single.
They were so still at the crease, just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Yeah, it's so clear that all these spectators here today completely enthralled and energised, judging by that noise anyway. Finds the edge. No, it hasn't stuck. Doesn't beat the infield. Singh has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. Leading edge lands safe from hands though. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. shot.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Beautifully struck right out of the guts end all the way.
Hit that one on the arc. A fabulous drive for 6.
Another pour over completed. The batters are starting to have a field day out there. The momentum, it's all in one direction.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Shot, should be runs here. Good stop, probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Nice shot, runs possible. Dubé with a beautiful piece of fielding. Too straight. It's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again. How will he reply?
Nicked it. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Couldn't get it through the field. Edged it. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Onto that early, that could be 4.
Head was quick onto that one, cut it away, through the field into the boundary.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Square cut, finds point, no run. Nicely played. Runs one. End of the over. 6 off it. Australia are 129 for 2.
They had a great foundation early on, and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
Going with spin now. Gone. Great catch. And taken. Superb bowling.
David looks calm in the middle, ready to face his first ball. Once in, can certainly play some lovely shots around the ground. He's got their tail up.
Yeah, that could be out. Out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot. Just sailed away.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. There'll be runs here. Green, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Comes down the wicket and drives that in the air. Great attacking play by the batter. 4 more.
Eyes on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away.
Super batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure right on the bowler. They've got to respond. He's quick onto that in the infield. Interesting decision to change the bowling. Found the going tough earlier with the ball. A huge challenge with how well these two are scoring. It's a leading edge, but just doesn't carry to the fielder. David, fortunate there. Shot, should be runs here.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Straight to the fielder. He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Thick edge.
Yep. missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Lovely shot off the front foot. Deep edge to cover, has some work to do.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
It's been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. The runs are flowing very easily now. Well played. Could be a quick single. Too good. That is huge.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Drilled that one away.
Got the boundary last ball, punches it into the gap to get a single. Excellent batting.
That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic. Might look to go big again here.
What a shot. He hit that one hard. No need to run.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Clever shot, moved across the line of the ball and just flipped it away. Finally, won't stop that.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Perfectly timed.
A real flash at that one. Beautifully struck too.
Boundaries are flowing. We need to find a dot ball or two just to slow things down again. Brilliant diving stop. Bowling fielders look really confident. Pandya, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Can't get that outside the ring field. Nicely played. And he's done. can be very disheartening seeing good delivery smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. There'll be runs here. Too much room and got what it deserved. Caught. That's a ridiculous catch.
Maxwell out in the middle. Lovely player to watch once in. Looks quite relaxed too. First ball for the batter coming in.
They're now 2 wickets, 2 balls. There'd be a bit of tension in the batter's pavilion right now.
Right-handed batter out in the middle, doing some quick final checks.
The hat-trick ball. This is the worst time to be coming out to the middle. It sounded good. It sounded really good. That's the maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Pandya recovers well in that over. Gets back on track with an economical over.
They attacked all areas of the ground, 4s, 6s, and there was strong running as well.
Bumrah coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. Great shot.
And any sign of nerves approaching the half-century can be forgotten. A brilliant shot for 6.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. David advances and throws the bat out with absolute disdain. Cut away for 4.
They picked the slower ball right away. Wasn't a bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease.
Yeah, it's so clear that all these spectators here today completely enthralled and energised, judging by that noise anyway. That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
A good innings, that's 50. Simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
Follows up the first 6 with an even better strike. Impressive hitting display at the moment. How will the bowler respond?
It's going a long way. What a shot.
That's a brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flew to the boundary for 6.
the middle of the bat.
This is a brilliant show of power batting. Another six. And the bowling tactics seem to be all wrong at the moment.
Plenty of wickets in hand going into this, the final over. May as well go for broke. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time. I mean, enough bat speed to pick up 4.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Well played, could be a quick single. Having been hit for consecutive boundaries, really interested to see how they can bounce back with the next ball. Nice shot, runs possible.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well, and punched it to the boundary.
Pandia shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Owen muscles that away flat and hard and 4 more.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. I can just stand and admire that shot.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. No point chasing that one. It is racing to the boundary.
That was a beautiful shot. Rocks onto the back foot and stabs the ball away. Fielders had no chance.
And that's the end of the innings. Australia have set a target of 260. This is a massive total to chase. You have to stay positive, but the openers are going to have to get at it straight away. There can't be any settling in.
Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
Pumped on its way, really. Pivoted onto the back foot and lifted it all the way.
Sharma has gotten a big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Power and precision in that shot.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Well, what else do they have in their bag of tricks? Just not much seems to be working at the moment. Head was completely still and they struck that hard, high and long for six.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary. How will he reply?
Finds the fielder with that shot. Well balanced, smothered the ball and through the leg side it goes. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
One goal and an excellent start to his power play.
Going with pace now.
That's a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Oh well, don't even bother running. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Couldn't get it through the field. Big edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Great commitment. End of the over. 3 off it. India 24 for none.
They're going at 12 plus early on. Just what the doctor ordered. Can't relax though, otherwise that required run rate will climb.
Zampa, the spinner, coming into the attack. good shot, a beauty.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for six.
Didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Shot on the front foot. No one's getting that.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller than had been put away.
Back-to-back boundaries and make it 3 in a row and really put the bowler on the back foot. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Nice shot, runs possible.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Runs here.
Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s. Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Some serious questions need to be asked after another poor over. First, how to stop the rod, and secondly, do you use someone else?
End of a massive third over. Incredible batting with the fielders up. It's put them ahead of the required run rate early on. A few more overs of this will really put them in the driving seat.
Was quick onto that in the infield. No point chasing that one. It is racing to the boundary.
You sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Square cut, finds point, no run. Shun, stand and deliver. Holds the pole as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more. Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you've just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Thick edge. 10 runs added there. India 51 for none.
It's been an exceptional power play so far, 12 plus and over. The captain will be really happy with this start by his batters. still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through. Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, just got to accept it and move on. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Just didn't stick. Completion of the over, allowing too many runs. The batters are just looking too comfortable out in the middle.
5 down and going at more than 12 and over. It's a mammoth chase, and this is exactly the start they needed.
Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Short fine leg with a brilliant catch. Well done. That was a tough chance.
The lefty is at the crease, just about ready to start.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Too good. That is huge.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous. 6th last ball. How will the bowler reply?
Cuts that off well in the infield. End of the over, end of the restrictions. I'm sure we'll see some big fielding changes coming. The captain can now put 5 fielders outside the circle. Lovely shot off the front foot. Deep extra cover has some work to do.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Brilliant diving stop. Nice shot. Runs possible. Zampa over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4. End of another disappointing over. It's not what you expect from a key bowler.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be. Might look to go big again here.
Great shot. At least one on offer. They'll get at least one here. Edge, but it drops safely. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Strays onto the leg and glanced it nicely. Might just get to the boundary rope.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well, punched it to the boundary.
Full, do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Cautious coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Can't get that outside the ring field. Solid shot. That's going for 4.
Wow, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
Sharma has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Doesn't beat the infield. Straight to the fielder. Cautious has had a pretty good over. Just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket.
With the field spread out, the batters have done really well finding boundaries and running, but the required rate still climbed. If they can stay the course for the next few overs, they could launch and really attack this total.
Edged it. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Brilliant. That'll take some catching.
A good innings, that's 50. Simple ways of bats. Thumbs up to the batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
The crowd are really getting quite raucous. It's going to be difficult to focus down in the middle with this amount of noise. What a shot. They've bludgeoned the ball across and over deep mid-wicket for six. Absolute power.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Well, what else do they have in their bag of tricks? Just not much seems to be working at the moment. Finds the fielder with that shot. Couldn't get it through the field. End of the over. India 104 for 1.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be. Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Cautious. Shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Power and precision in that shot. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Good return back from the deep.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Big edge, where's that going? Head with a beautiful piece of fielding. Nice shot, cut away, running towards the boundary.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball's dropped just a little shorter, and a great shot off the back foot.
Boundary last delivery, is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Too much room, and got what it deserved. Shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
Well, the bowler watches that one go straight back over their head for 6. Brilliant shot.
Some serious questions need to be asked after another 4 over. First, how to stop the rot, and secondly, do you use someone else?
With the field spread out, the batters have done really well finding boundaries and running, but the required rate still climbed. If they can stay the course for the next few overs, they could launch and really attack this total. All about the bat speed, that one. Got under the short ball. The boundaries are too short for this batter.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Boy, it just didn't stick. Let's quick onto that in the infield. Great commitment. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Massive outside edge. Australia need to put that one behind them and find a way to slow down the run rate.
Well, this total was always going to be a challenge, going at 10+. They need to accelerate again to get close enough to the required rate.
A nice sweep shot, but finds the fielder at square leg. That's going a long way. What a shot.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it, dispatching it for 6.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas, and the rewards will come. Oh, that's just too full. Sharma makes the bowler pay with a fine shot. That may be 4. 11 runs out of there. India 147 for 1.
They had a great foundation early on, and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
That is quite extraordinary. Sharma, don't do it to him like that. What a shot.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that is stayed hit. Fantastic.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is focus on getting the next delivery right. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Left the wide one. Wicket-keeper with the gather.
Edged it. No one there. Could be 4.
Through the hands of it. Got it early, but enough on it to get 4. And that has been a wonderful innings. Shots all around the ground. The bowlers have struggled to contain them as they bring up the 100.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Well played. Could be a quick single. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Nicked it. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. 2 straight and punch through the leg side.
4 runs. So still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous. How will the bowler respond?
Huge. That has flown.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the ring.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. There's an element of insanity the way that sounded. 2 biggies in a row.
This batter is brilliant off the back foot. Transfers their way back and pulls it away for a maximum.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good delivery smacked around. Sometimes, though, just got to accept it and move on. Crunch. That's been middled again, and it'll be another maximum. Gee, this batter's going to need a heat pack on his shoulders. That's how hard they're swinging. delivery just needs to be pitched up on length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Nice shot, cut away, running towards the boundary. That'll take some chasing.
Just sheer power off the back foot. I need to worry about running.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, just might get that wicket. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Avoided the fielders, one bounce and four. Fantastic shots. A good innings, that's 50. Simple way to put bats. Thumbs up to the batting partner, and they're ready to go.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Gets that away.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Cautious coming back into the attack.
Well, dealt with that beautifully. Saw the short one and got out of the way. No more of those in this over.
Hit the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Sharma, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bubble. 6 more. The shot's certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. 2 boundaries and 2 balls. Edged it. Oh, fantastic catch.
Right-hander in the middle, ready to face their first ball.
Yada taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today.
That shot allows them to get off the mark.
Big edge. End of the over, a very good one. 15 runs coming from it. India, 209 for 2.
No stone being left unturned by the batters. This will be a massive score.
Huge shot. That's a massive shot, just incredible.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
a big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Oh, don't worry about chasing that. That might be on the roof. A killer blow. And that's consecutive sixes.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Good catch.
Left-hander out in the middle, almost ready to face their first ball. He's got their tail up.
Solid shot. That's going for four.
Can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
It's really hard not to get caught up in the excitement. The crowd are loving every minute of this match. Oh, boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Are starting to really get on top of this bowling. May need a few changes to hold the momentum. That's a solid shot. End of the over. India 232 for 3.
Well, what a way to end. They needed big overs, and they got them consistently. That's one of their best chases in recent memory.
Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Front foot punch down the ground and mid-on in pursuit. Lovely footwork there.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. I can just stand and admire that shot. How will he reply?
Edged, unplayable. It's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Cuts that off well in the infield. Great shot, just square of backward point. That might just make it.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Get to that one.
Hardick coming in, but he'll be starting from the non-striker's end for now.
19 runs needed. Will take a number of big shots to get home. That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
the entrance man he fought, flying into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move. They really need a boundary, this ball.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. What a catch. We'll review it. We're going down to the wire here. This could be a crucial moment in this game. That's out. Bad luck. Right off the glove. Inglis with a nice catch there. Not sure why it was reviewed, though.
Singh, the left-hand middle-order batter, taking guard. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Massive outside edge.
Oh, that edge was so close to going to hand. They're fortunate to pick up their first runs.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Oh, that's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep. Maxwell shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Good shot, beauty.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter, and a great shot off the back foot.
Last ball, probably need a boundary to win this one. I cannot see them running a three. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle. For now. Hope you enjoyed the match and join us again real soon.